Delaware Transfer Tax. What is it and how much? Hi everyone, Scott Wagner with ScottWagnerHomes.com and Keller Williams Realty here at the Delaware Beaches. On this channel we talk about moving to Delaware and what it's like to live in our beach communities. Today we're talking about transfer tax. There's 4 things that you need to know about transfer tax before buying or selling a house here in Delaware. Number 1, what is transfer tax? Quite simply, transfer tax is the tax imposed on the sale of real property. There's a few exceptions, such as a parent selling to a child, sibling selling to a sibling, and so on. But for the vast majority of you, you will owe transfer tax on the purchase or sale of your home here in Delaware. Number 2, how much is transfer tax? You've probably heard that Delaware is a super tax-friendly state, especially for retirees. We're consistently ranked in the top 10 states in the nation for tax friendliness towards retirees and living here in general. But transfer tax is relatively high. Transfer tax is 4%, and that is based on the sales price of the home. So if it's a $400,000 home, transfer tax is going to be $16,000. Customarily, that is split evenly between the buyer and the seller, so each would owe $8,000. There are some exceptions to that, and if you're even considering buying new construction, please watch this video to the end because we'll be talking specifically about how that relates to new construction. Number 3, first-time home buyers. If you are truly a first-time home buyer, meaning you have not owned a home anywhere at any time, and the people that you are buying the home with, whether that be spouse, sibling, or friend, has not owned a house either, you can qualify for the first-time home buyer exemption to the transfer tax. The state exempts 0.5%, and the counties exempt 0.75% unless you live in a municipality. So if you are purchasing a home, for example, in the city limits of any of our towns, those towns get to decide whether or not they apply that 0.75% credit. So, to sum it up, if you are purchasing a home in the county outside of the city limits, you would obtain the 0.5% state credit and the 0.75% county credit for 1.25% off of your transfer tax. That's a huge amount. So if you have any questions about which towns do and do not give you that credit, feel free to comment down below or reach out to us, and we're happy to give you a list of which towns qualify and which do not. Before we move on to our last topic of new construction, if you found this information helpful, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so that you'll be notified when we update the channel with new information about things to do and moving to Sussex County. Number 4, new construction. A lot of you that are watching this are probably considering building a new house here in Sussex County. You would typically think that the transfer tax would be split evenly, 2% to the seller and 2% to the buyer. When you're constructing a new home, the vast majority of the builders down here do not split the transfer tax with you. That leaves the entire 4% of the purchase price added to your closing costs and transfer tax. Some builders do provide a credit to help with those costs, but it still does add a significant amount to your closing costs. So knowing which builders split the transfer tax and which do not is very important in your consideration. If you'd like to find out which builders split that and you are exploring various communities and various builders here, please reach out. We'll be happy to talk with you about the different builders and the costs associated with that construction. So thank you very much for spending some time with us. Again, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be uploading frequent videos regarding fun things to do here in Sussex County, different neighborhood walkthroughs, and information about buying and selling homes here. So thank you very much for spending some time with us, and we'll talk soon. Take care.